Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday. last week of the May. Okay, so thank you for coming back here, and today we are going to also quickly go through what we are going to trade, and what are the things that we are supposed to keep a lookout. Okay, so that to make sure that we have a good trading day. Right? Okay, so yes, today Monday. Yep. Today I will live later on, okay, to go to the first half of the Euro with all of you. All right. Okay, so yes, and just a gentle reminder that next coming Friday I will be around, okay, to do up this live analysis. All right. So just to give a head up for everybody. Okay. All right. So now let's quickly go into our forex trading plan today. How to live trade forex today in 2022 May the 23rd. All right. So okay. So what we are going to do over here is that let me. Can I have the MT4 please? Right. I need MT4. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. So yep. Let's see. Okay. MT4 please. Sorry, we have give me a while, okay. The MT4 is not loading up. Okay, hi Hubert, Flora, as usual, Carol, Rainer, oh Rainer, okay, and also Riano. And I see so many other here. Okay. All right. Roger, nice to see you. Hi, Rain. Okay. Nice to see you. All right. Okay. So over here, hi, Fab. 你好. Aiden. 你好. Trina. 你好. Brand. สวัสดีครับ. 恭喜. May. สวัสดีครับ. Okay. So over here, just let me know if I lost connection. Okay. All right, so okay, so what we are going to talk about is about Aussie cat over here. Okay, Aussie cat. First of all, let's identify the trend. So we can see that the trend is actually downward trend. However, we are going up again. You know, there's a retracement, right? Am I right? Okay. Hi, George. Nice to see you here. All right. Over here, as we can see, there's a retracement for Aussie cat. Okay, Aussie cat, we have a retracement. So we know that actually tentatively we are still in the bear trend. So in the bear trend, but we met with this retracement. So first thing first in our mind, what are we going to trigger ourselves here? All right. Okay, so the first thing in the mind that I'm going to trigger is to sell. All right. So will there be a good chance for me to sell? So let me take a look. Okay. So over here, as we can see, when I want to sell at the resistance level. So I want to look out for the resistance level. As you can see over here, the previous support touches the most time tested and break, now become a resistance. So this is a very clear-cut resistance. Yeah, that is the resistance. However, as we can see today, it's a green candle. Am I right? The moment the market opens, okay, the candle went up. Okay, I think it's very obvious. It's because of the election over the last weekend. Okay, so this may give the Aussie a good push. Okay, so at this point of time, as we can see, all right, this Aussie, we are now testing on the resistance. So will there be a chance to sell? I would say that this may only tell us that this is the end of the retracement. So it will still form a transition to come down to sell in the transition area. That means the retracement turning back into the bear trend, turning back to the prevailing trend. Okay. So over here, when we are looking at this point, okay, when we sell, we have to be very careful. There may be a selling signal. Okay, there may be a selling signal H1 that may say, you see, as we can see, it has tested once, now retest the resistance. If it's not breaking, then we will see that a new cycle like this, okay, a new cycle like this, that means to say I will see a green and red candle coming down, engulfing, okay, the last candle, and then now it's going to come down again. Then over here, then we may have a good chance to sell. However, when we are talking about good chance to sell, in my system over here, aqua line over here, okay, this one, okay, it's like it is a moving support. So that means to say we only have about 15 pips of space, which is quite tight. So I won't advise us selling here. All right. So that means to say, as we can see from the support over here last week, okay, and it actually moves up into a higher support, and now another higher support to push to test the resistance. It's a sign of buying when you see a higher support, okay, such a movement. So it's always a good sign to buy. Okay, it's a good sign to buy to test and break the resistance. So for this instance, today Aussie CAD, I'm not going to touch this. Okay, anyway, Canadian dollar, okay, is having a holiday today, so we may experience a very low volume. Okay, so right now I'm going to avoid this. Okay. All right, so let's move on to Aussie franc. Okay, yes, we can come back in Aussie CAD maybe tomorrow. All right, Roger. Okay. All right, so Aussie franc, we have tested the support level last week. Yes, that's good. And then we are now going back for a retracement once again. So, well, in that case, then I think probably, okay, is something that we should also avoid and come back maybe tomorrow. All right. Okay. So Aussie yen, we are in the bear trend, as we can see, and what I mentioned last week is actually forming this one is a top and this one is a lower high, which is a lower resistance. It's a sign of selling. And then last week, it gives us another lower resistance, which is good. Right, it's just like Aussie CAD, beginning of Aussie CAD that is starting to sell. As you can see, Aussie CAD, compare Aussie CAD, okay, it's similar, right? So over here, as we can see, Aussie yen over here is also going down on the downward trend. So now it's coming back to retest the resistance to see if it can break back, okay? So let's pay attention to the direction that we are selling, the direction that we want for Aussie yen, which is selling because it's in the bear, correct? Is in the bear. So let's take a look. We have a higher support already, okay, over here, and now moving higher support, and now it's still moving towards the resistance. So that means to say today is still in the retracement, moving towards the resistance, okay, to test the resistance before it has a strength to sell, provided it's not breaking, correct? Okay, so that's how we actually going to look at. Okay, so today Aussie yen, although it's in the bear, like I say, okay, just like example, Euro Kiwi over here, the whole stretch here we are selling, but there are days that we are unable to sell because of the retracement. So yes, that's the concept. Same thing goes for Aussie yen. Okay, so today we're going to skip Aussie Kiwi. So let's take a look at Aussie Kiwi. Aussie Kiwi, it has been riding on the bull to the moon and now in the struggling stage. When I say struggling stage, what is struggling stage, Eric? Okay, so over here, as we can see in this area, let me blow out this area so that you can see very clearly that the bull is actually running and the bull met up with some obstacle and is going to retrace, okay, and will it become a reversal? That will be another story. Am I right? So this is the area where it is started to form the reversal. Okay, it's in the making, you know, just like a movie. So tentatively, I would say it's in the making. Let's check. Is it that we are still in the making? 1, 2. Okay. To be exact, okay, to be exact, I'm sorry, over here, okay, the making area is here. So tentative, sorry, a little bit sharp enough, okay, yep, okay, to be exact, okay, tentatively this area is the making. So now we are getting out of the area. So that means to say selling is possible, right? So where is the resistance? Okay, I will say that over here, as you can see, the moon touches here, this area. All right, there's a lot of there's a support and being tested, and then now it breaks. Correct? It breaks. So this will become the resistance. The previous support become resistant, right? That's fair. So support area over here, no change. Okay, so we have good space to sell. So for Aussie Kiwi, right? Aussie Kiwi. Okay, let us wait for this. Okay, in H1, let me lower down the time frame to see clearer. Okay, as you can see, it actually went down out of the making of the bear market. So tentative, let's wait for it to retest the resistance. Okay, retest the resistance. After retesting the resistance without breaking and forming a green and red candle around this area, then I guess this is the time that we can start selling. Okay, then because over here it will start to form up a selling and become a lower resistance. All right. Okay, so this is something that we can pay attention to. Okay, in Aussie Kiwi, right? Aussie Kiwi. Okay, so I'm going to take note. Okay, take this into my watch list. Next to go, Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, right? So you know crosspair theory. So that means to say when there's the Aussie is selling this probably Aussie dollar. Okay, so Aussie dollar. Sorry, I thought I'm at Euro Aussie. Okay, sorry, I take my words back. Okay, so over here, corrections. Okay, so over here, Aussie dollar. Yes, I went too ahead. Yeah, correct. Okay, so sorry guys. Okay, let me restart it again with Aussie dollar. Okay, Aussie dollar over here, we are still in the bear. So the bear is actually turning up. Okay, turning up and going to become a bull. All right, after hitting on the bull, it started to retest the bull again, and now it started to go up again. Okay, so over here, as we can see, all right, the Aussie over here right now is actually moving, okay, moving towards the north. So there's a reversal over here, as we can see, the reversal. What am I talking about? I'm sorry, it's a retracement here. So we have a, let's see over here. Okay, we have a resistance here. Okay, so this resistance over here, will it test on the resistance? Okay, will it test on the resistance and come back again? Okay, so this is very crucial because, okay, as we can see, this area of resistance, okay, it can form another lower resistance. That means a lower high to come back again to test on the bull zone. So that means to say over this part, Aussie dollar is also in the making. Okay, in the making, just like Aussie Kiwi, but it's in the reverse way. It's in the making from the bear to the bull. Okay, from the bear to the bull. So today, I'm going to stay away from Aussie dollar as well because since it's in the making and tentatively, there's no sign of selling. So I'm not going to touch this. All right. Okay, so let's move on. Euro Aussie. Okay, so just like earlier on, I just said the crosspair theory. So since the Aussie is in the base currency, is already going to the moon. So now Aussie is in the quote. So since that's the case, now there will be a chance for selling in Euro Aussie. But we have to take a look at the trend as well. Doesn't mean that, okay, since that's the theory, then we will start to work on that. No. Okay. So we also have to see today, Euro Aussie is actually having a reversal, turning down back to retesting stage, or is actually just a retracement and it will just go back on the second half. Okay, this is also very important, right? So as we can see, the trend here, it hits on the support into the bull zone and then going up for higher support, and now onto the point here, another higher support. So despite there's a higher support, it's a bull. It's a sign of buying. Okay, it's a sign of buying over here. But looking at this, okay, will there be a chance for selling? Okay, since the trend is already in the buying, we are in the bull. So I'm not going to touch this because we are so near to the support. All right, let's take a look at H4. Support has no change, still the same. All right, still the same over here. Okay, so we are so near to the support. Let's say we have about 47 pips. Okay, so this is already in the area of support. If you are going to risk this, I would advise no. Okay, not to. It's not very promising. Okay, but if you really want to risk this, I would say that the risk is quite high, and I would prefer to have a scalp. Okay, just scalp it. Okay, scalp and go for selling. Okay, but if I will not put this into my list. Okay. All right, let's move on again. EUROCAD over here. Let's take a look. Today, the trend. We are still in the downward trend, struggling in this area from the bear to the bull. Okay, they are still trying very hard to reverse the trend for EUROCAD. All right. However, like I said today, the candy is actually we are actually having a holiday. We may experience very low trading volume. Am I right? Okay, so in this case over here, we are actually still in the bear. We are actually still in the bear. Okay, so let's see what do we have. So in this case, if I am going to sell, I want to make sure I'm going to read this way. From the bull, it has a higher support. And now this higher support is a sign of buying to test the resistance. Right? To test the resistance. So in this case, to test the resistance, let's see how many pips do we have? About 20. Pretty fine. Okay. For EUROCAD, I will wait for it to test on the resistance. Okay. To test the resistance to form up a V shape. Okay. High CK, just like your structure. Okay, over here. Then I will start selling when H1 it forms up a new green red candle selling candle that actually gives me the chance to sell. Then I will have likely about 46 pips of space. Okay, 46 pips of space. Okay, so EUROCAD, I will put it in the for the first half. Okay, EUROCAD, I'm fine with this. Okay, but the second half onwards, I will not touch this. Okay, all right. Okay, so EUROCAD. Okay, so why do I choose EUROCAD over Aussie CAD? Since CAD is having a holiday. Okay, the point here is that Aussie market is closing soon, right? But Euro market is opening soon. So the volume is still there. But if in terms of Aussie and CAD, okay, the Aussie, the market closed and the CAD is on the holiday, the volume will greatly reduce. Okay, so I'm not going to. I choose EUROCAD over Aussie CAD. Okay. Okay, how about Euro Pound? Euro Pound over here. Euro Pound, like I say again, it's not very ideal, okay, for me, because of the situation there. As you can see, there's a lot of fluctuation. It seems like it's good to trade. Yes, I do agree. However, I would choose to give up because I do not want to have any conflict. All right. Okay, so let's move on. Euro yen. Well, Euro yen, I think it's pretty good. It's because we are still in the bear trend. All right, we are still in the bear, looking out for selling. All right, so looking out for selling. So since we are looking out for selling, we are looking out for a resistance. Okay, so where shall be the resistance over here? So over here, by looking at this point here, one price, higher support, go up to test on the resistance, the previous support which become the resistance, this area. And then over here, okay, yeah. Can you see this part here? The previous support which actually plotted out over here, tested and now become a lower resistance. And the lower resistance went to test on the support, retest the support, and now going up again and forming up a lower resistance which pushed down. However, this is a higher support. Now the higher support has built up again. Okay, as you can see, the higher support here it has built up again. So not very ideal. Okay, although it is in the bear trend. So probably it's going to test on the resistance here. And towards what I see, okay, I will be waiting for the resistance up here. It will come back here again. Okay, so this is something that we just need to pay attention to, just in case, right? Just in case we fallen into the trap and we sell, and then in the end we got ourselves into trouble. Okay, so tentatively I'm going to leave euro yen, okay, aside. Okay, so let's move again. All right, so over here, Euro Kiwi, we are in the bull. So for the past 3 days, last week until now, we have a retracement. Oh, well, is it a retracement? It looks like a reversement. Well, I won't be looking at it as a reversement yet. Okay, reversal, what reversement? Hop, 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 hop. Okay. Okay, so over here, the retracement over here from in the bull coming to a selling. I will see that this is a retracement. So now we are testing on the support right here, and I suppose that it will, okay, start to retrace upwards to buy. Okay, then this is something that we are looking at, so that this is something quite a dangerous one to sell. Okay, I will see that buying is highly possible. Okay, all right, so I'm going to give this a miss. Okay, how about euro dollar? Okay, let's take a look at euro dollar. Euro dollar, well, today looks like there's a plenty of retracement. Okay, struggling in the transition to have a reversal. Okay, so over here, euro dollar, we are in the bear running downwards, tested in the bull zone, and now starting to move upwards. Okay, but are we still in the bear? Yes, we are still in the bear. All right, so we are still in the bear, and the resistance, okay, is over here. So it's still quite okay, and this part here, okay, this resistance is the door to the bull. We are only 28 pips away. We are just 28 pips away to enter into the bull market. All right, so this is something that we have to pay attention to. You just got to be very careful. Okay, all right, so euro dollar, am I going to sell today? Unless it tests the resistance without breaking and it start to turn down, okay, then I will start selling. Okay, so euro dollar looks quite promising. Okay, it looks promising to me. So at the same time, we have to plot out where is the support area. I would say that the support is pretty high up here. Okay, the support area. Okay, this support, okay, the support area is here. All right, I just put slightly down, slightly lower. Okay, so this is a support area. Okay, so we have about 70 pips to go. Okay, 70. All right, so over here, this 70, okay, 70, then we will start trading when it hits on the resistance. Okay, when it start to hit on the resistance, then I will start trading on this. All right, but please be very careful if this is if it started to break out, okay, into the bull. This is the resistance that determine the bull market. Okay, so if this really break out into the bull, then we forget about it. All right. Okay, so now let's move on. Okay, to I'm going to put this into my Visa. Okay, so over here, okay, I will put this euro dollar, okay, into my list. Okay, euro dollar. All right, so over here, next to go, pound Aussie. Let's take a look. So there's a cross pair theory again. So pound Aussie, we are in this way. Okay, we are now moving to the door to the bull. Okay, to the door to the bull. Okay, so what do I mean? Do you remember last week I was drawing out this? I drew this blue triangle to show you, okay, the idea. Okay, the idea of this this triangle. Okay, so as you can see, there's a lot of sideways ranging. Okay, so now this part here, you can see that the the volume is getting smaller towards the resistance. Am I right? So ranging is, I think it's quite difficult. Okay, so I'm going to sell. I'm going to wait for it to hit on the top here without breaking, and then I want to sell down, okay, to this area, which is another 100 pips. So it may get a bit smaller. As you can see, it gets smaller and smaller as it goes. Then it will start to break out. So tentatively, it's still range to stay away. Okay, all right. Okay, so now PowerCat. Let's take a look at PowerCat. PowerCat, okay, now in the bull started to retrace upwards, and we are still we are still in oops, okay, we are still let's see here, over here there's one here. Okay, so the resistance is here. If we are going to sell, we have about 30 pips away. Okay, just 30 pips away. Okay, so that's pretty fine. Okay, so over here, support level over here. Okay, so from this resistance and to the support, we have about 100 over pips to go. Okay, so this one PowerCat, I would say that, okay, tentatively we are looking for the end of the retracement. It's a retracement right now, okay, to test on the resistance. If this breaks out, okay, and this will have a very promising bull run, okay, I would say. So this is the door to the bull. So if it's not breaking, that means to say it will start to sell back again. Okay, when it started to sell back again, then we'll grab from there. Okay, so for the testing over here, the situation now here is that it's telling us that it's the end of the retracement. So we may take a little bit of a longer time, like second half of the day or maybe tomorrow. Okay, then we will be able to tell whether it is coming back coming back to the bear trend, or it's going to break out into the bull. Okay, so it is quite in the middle. You know, we are at the edge, so we have to pay attention and be more tactful with this kind of trading. All right. So what am I going to do? I'm going to monitor. Okay, with this PowerCat, when it touches, okay, when it touches on this, whether it's going to break. Okay. All right. So tentatively, I am going to put this. Okay, put this PowerCat my watch list and to observe. Okay, maybe second half of the day. All right, so FOREX, very straightforward. Now we are going on the retracement to buy. All right, so the sideway, you know, is it is too frequent, and it is very near. It's very compressed, as you can see. Right, since that's the case, okay, this is something that we are going to trip. I'm going to stay away. All right, so Pound Yen. All right, Pound Yen over here. Pound Yen, we are in the bear. Yes, that is right. 1, 2, we are in the bear. Correct. We are on the downward, having a lower resistance, lower low, lower resistance, lower low, and now lower resistance, waiting for it to become a low. So very likely the lower low may come here. Okay, we'll break this, which is about 400 over pips. Well, looks good, am I right? So probably that will be the next 2 days. Okay, or next week. Okay, we can focus to sell. Okay, so selling is possible. So since that's the case, let's check where is the resistance. Selling is possible, and we shall check where is the resistance. So over here, as I can see, this resistance over this side here. Okay, last week I guess probably quite good, am I right? Okay, we have tested the resistance and it started to swing down. Okay, so that's the case. Okay, and since that is the case, we got to be very tactful, because the resistance over here is there, but it has retested once and twice. Right now it's still retesting on it. Okay, so right now what I'm going to do is we are waiting for it to retrace, okay, to retrace downwards first, okay, before we take action. Like I say again, okay, the pound yen is in the downward trend. However, there may be time that we are going for a retracement, so it may not be also a good time for us to sell. Okay, so I'm going to wait for things like these. Okay, in H4 this resistance, okay, and there's another resistance up here, okay, the very concrete one, okay, over here, this is very strong, okay, so there's one over in this area, okay, in this area of resistance, okay, so this area of resistance, if we have a selling candle like this, okay, like this, okay, a green and a red candle forming up to sell, okay, then we can get ready to sell. All right, that means to say the retracement ended and it's coming back to the prevailing bear trend. Then we can continue the selling. Okay, so pound yen, I'm going to put this into my list. Okay, to monitor. Okay, today it seems like there's a lot of pair to monitor. So please be very, very careful. Okay. All right, pound kiwi. Let's take a look at pound kiwi. So pound kiwi today, same thing. We are on the retracement from the bull. Okay, this retracement from the bull is also really come back to retest in this whole area. It's possible. Okay, because actually I would say that I see the support is very strong right here. Okay, the support is very strong right here. But along the way, so. Am I losing the network already? I hope my network is still coming back fine. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm back. I think you guys can hear some drilling sound behind the background. Am I right? Okay. I'm so sorry because we are still working on another room, so more or less the Wi-Fi may get a little bit interrupted. Okay, so I'm so very sorry about that. Okay, so quickly talk about, let's go into pound dollar. So pound dollar, they're looking at pound dollar, looking for retracement now. Okay, it's right now, okay, I would say that it's also very near. We are very near to become a bull. So let's take a look over here. The touches over here, the resistance. Okay, as we can see, the resistance over here. Okay, there's plenty of this area. Okay, the resistance, another for 38 to 40 pips, another 38 to 40 pips. So this 38 to 40 pips, all right. So once it touches and the resistance is being tested, okay, then I would say that very likely we are going for a bull. All right. So tentatively, okay, of course the strength is now showing is very strong to buy. Okay, the strength is very strong to buy. All right. So we are looking at buying right now. Okay, to test the resistance. Test the resistance first. Okay, after that, if it's not breaking, then we will decide whether to buy or to sell. Okay, all right. So stay away from pound dollar first. Okay, so next to go, right? Dollar CAD. Let's take a look at dollar CAD over here. Dollar CAD, now we are coming back into selling. So I guess now over here, this is also the good chance for us. So right now, let's take a look. Support, we are actually nearly on the support. Dollar CAD, we are on the support. So dollar CAD, since we are on the support, we are going to sell. How are we going to sell? Break the support first. Okay, let's go down to a lower time frame. Let's break the support. Okay, break the support first. Then let it reverse to test the previous support. Okay, to become a resistance. Then we start selling. Okay, because currently as I see it's about 9 pips to 10 pips to go. So it is still very, very promising. Okay, so dollar CAD, I would say that okay, we can take note to sell. Okay, after it breaks, retest the previous support as a currency resistance, then we start selling. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's for dollar CAD. Okay, so quickly move again to dollar franc. Okay, dollar franc over here, dollar franc. Dollar franc, we have come after the whole stretch of a bull. It suddenly turned down this much. Wow, okay. And this was last week, right? Okay, so are we looking for a selling? Yes, we are looking for a selling. So things like this, okay, this is good. Lower resistance, lower resistance, lower resistance. So this is good. So now the resistance level was here, okay, and so this way, okay, and am I right? The lower resistance. Yes, okay. What? Okay, we have about dollar franc. We still have about around 40 pips, around 40 pips. Okay, 40 pips to sell. So is it good to sell? Yes, it is still good to sell. Okay, it is still good to sell, but this is a retracement trading, so we have to be very careful because the retracement pushes up and it ended the retracement. Now it's coming back. We are trading in a transition. Okay, so this type of trading, if you are good with trading with the retracement, okay, go ahead. If not, then you just stay away. Okay, all right. Okay, so tentatively, of course, 40 pips of space, is it very tight? No, it is not very tight, but I would prefer to have a scalp because this is still under the retracement trading. Okay, scalp it and go. All right. Well, so how about dollar yen? Dollar yen. Yes, dollar yen. Are we into the bear now? Okay. After all this turbulence now, okay, for the past 2 weeks, finally, yes, for dollar yen, okay, dollar yen, it shows that we are also coming to the selling. There's a point of selling over here. Okay, so right now, selling, okay, selling again. So over here, while we are going to look at this depth, but the thing is that we are on the support. This is something that I'm also very concerned. Shall we? Is it a good time to sell or is it a good time to buy? Okay, all right. So right now in day one, as we can see, okay, it is coming back to selling. Okay, selling. But we are on the support. Am I right? Right now we are on the support. So on this support, it's actually going out to look out for a new resistance before it starts selling. Well, where is the new resistance? The resistance has from here coming downwards, lower, and now here, correct? And because why do I put it here is because over here, previous support tested once, tested twice, and this is a trending market. So the previous support has become a resistance. So we may have a chance for dollar yen to sell for about 43 pips. Well, it depends on where did you enter for a trade. Okay, we have a chance for 43 pips. Okay, so yeah, that's all. Okay, so I'm going to put this dollar yen into my dollar yen. Okay, dollar yen into my watch list. Yep. Okay, so Bitcoin. Let's take Bitcoin. Okay, now Bitcoin, we have hit about the lowest near about 26, and now that probably is the support. Okay, of course, the market has actually because of Terra, okay, and the Luna coin. Okay, so there's a lot of turbulence. However, things still change along the way. That as we know right now, okay, things like there's opportunity. There's always opportunity opportunity over here that when there's a fall, there's a turbulence, okay, tumble in this Bitcoin, okay, market, they're about to have an opportunity to buy. Okay, so like example for us in Vantage FX here, we are going to launch out a 12 new cryptocurrency to trade. Like example, Ethereum Classic, the dollar, the Near protocol, and also we have a Cosmos. We also have a Sandbox, Sushi, okay, and we also Axie Infinity. I believe that there's many names like Curve, Harmony, Looping, Loopring, there's a Loopring, and there's also 1 inch, there's also Tezo, there's also Binance Coin, all these coins against the dollar. Okay, we actually launched out all these, right? We have actually launched out all these currency to trade. It is very new. That means to say we have a great opportunity and good space, okay, in this crypto, because after Terra, has tumbled down, there are huge losses into the market. Okay, so where did the money goes to? Where did the money goes to? That's the question. Okay, so well, if it's in the market, there will be good chance that we are going to grab it from some other instrument, okay, some other coins. All right, so for people who are actually going to trade this Bitcoin, I would say that tentatively right now is I'm observing it for 30 price here. Okay, the price here of 32 or 31 or 32.1. Okay, sorry, it's about 32.1. So this, okay, 32. Okay, let me plot it out first. 32.1. Okay, it's about here. All right, so 32.1. So looking at this, we still have a very good space to go. 32.1. So yeah, for people who want to know more, okay, there's a link in the description box. You can click on the link in the description box to find out more. All right. Okay, that's all for today. Let's quickly sum up and what do we have? Okay, what do we have today? Okay, right here. Right, I'm going to focus in selling for Aussie Kiwi, Euro CAD, Euro Dollar, Pound CAD, Pound Yen, Dollar CAD, and also Dollar Yen. All right. So guys, I hope this is a time that we should also pay attention to all this. When it hits on the resistance, please wait for the wait for the selling signal. Okay, before you start selling. Okay, all right. So this is very important. Okay, so over here, I shall wish all of you good luck and bountiful of trading. Okay, today, bountiful of profit trading. Okay, so this is all for me. I shall see you tomorrow and around the same time, and I will quickly give you the analysis every day until Thursday for this week. Okay, Friday I will not have any analysis. Right? Okay, guys. And next thing is that give me a while. Let me rest for a little while, and I will come back in the new another YouTube session. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. See you again.